Even though your opponent found a nice tactic, you did a good job building an advantage before that. Something to work on. This opening move is popular for its versatility and control of the center. A good response for players of all skill levels. A common second move that develops a piece and attacks the central pawn. A sound defensive move which protects the e-pawn and controls the center of the board. A fine move, attacking the knight and preparing to castle. This forces the bishop to decide exchange or retreat. You are forcing your opponent to double pawns. Black recaptures the piece and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. Black has the bishop pair as compensation for the doubled pawns. Castling kingside helps to complete your development. You can pick up a free pawn. You had an opportunity to capture a free pawn. Your opponent should be careful developing their queen this early. Their best option was to pin an attacker of a vulnerable pawn. This lets your bishop step into the game. Decent move, but they had a better one. Developing the bishop and increasing influence in the center. Your opponent prepares to castle queenside and secure their king. You kick the opposing bishop with a pawn, forcing it away. This is a fair trade. Well played. This recapture develops a fresh piece on the board. This move lets their pieces support each other. Your pawns are on the march, challenging the opponent's king position. You get a chance to move a queen to a more active position. You had a chance to play something better. They didn't find the right idea. This isn't a mistake, but there was something better for you. Your opponent activates their last piece, bringing all of their forces into play. This central break opens lines and increases your piece activity. Their best option was to move a queen to a more active position. There was only one good move there for you, but you overlooked it. They are threatening to capture a rook and win material after the follow-up trades. That was an even swap of material. A clear recapture. Your rook has great control of the open file. The game was fairly balanced, but now your opponent's position has worsened. You had a better way to win a tempo by threatening a queen. Their better move was to move a queen to safety. You're kicking their knight out of a useful square. They move the knight to safety. You attack a queen, winning a tempo when it moves away. The queen slips away as white avoids material loss. Your better option was to force isolated doubled pawns. You allowed the opponent to attack the bishop with a pawn. You get a chance to win a knight through a discovered attack. You missed an opportunity to win a knight through a discovered attack. Precise move from your opponent. You captured back. Their better move was to maneuver a rook to a more powerful square. This move doesn't hurt you much, but it doesn't help either. Their best option was to add a defender to a vulnerable knight. You are now able to push the pawns further toward the king. Your better option was to push the pawns further toward the king. That was the only move. A good choice to move your threatened queen. They've launched a strong pawn advance, aiming to attack your king's position. Your best move was to push the pawns further toward the king. Your opponent maintains the pressure, driving their pawns forward toward your king. Good awareness keeps the bishop alive here. Your opponent moves their queen to escape your attack. Not the best move, but not bad either. It was an even game, but now you have the advantage. You had an advantage, but now the game is close to equal. Their move stopped you from being able to force eventual checkmate. You had a chance to play something better. You are now able to win a knight through a fork. You missed an opportunity to win a knight through a fork. Their best option was to move a knight to safety. You only had one good option there, but it was tricky to spot. You permitted the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a queen. This wins time by threatening a queen and forcing it to move away. This isn't a mistake, but there was something better for you. You are now able to threaten checkmate. Your best move was to threaten checkmate. Great find. This was the only move that works. With this move, the bishop comes under sudden pressure. Your better option was to threaten checkmate. Their best option was to defend a pawn that was under attack. You are now able to sacrifice a bishop for a nice tactic. Your better option was to sacrifice a bishop for a nice tactic. Their better move was to challenge the opposing rook for the open file. You dodged the check, moving your king out of harm's way. This move gives you the opportunity to win their pawn. You permitted the opponent to capture a bishop and win material after the follow-up trades. You missed an opportunity to capture a free pawn. That bishop capture will win material after all trades are complete. This is a good time for you to get out of trouble. Defending their hanging pawn. Well done, an excellent move. They move their king out of the check from your rook. A good choice to move your threatened rook. Your opponent's rook challenges yours for control of the open file. Smart to turn down that trade offer. They are right on target. You shield your king by blocking the check from the queen. They've offered to trade pieces of equal value. Good awareness keeps the queen alive here. They played one of the best moves here. You're losing a queen with that move, but your position was losing no matter what. Your opponent set up a fork, which will win material. You had a better option, but this is not bad. Their king steps away from the check by your queen. Very good choice. They move their king out of the check from your queen. Passed pawns have a clear path to promotion. This move still keeps their checkmate plan on track. You step your king away from the checking knight. This move still keeps their checkmate plan on track. Good job protecting your pawn. This move still keeps their checkmate plan on track. You escape the check from the rook. Your opponent sealed the victory with a ladder mate. Watch for those ladder patterns to avoid them next.